wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm good. Okay, I'm Elmiza Aprilia. I'm a student majoring in English Education Department. I'm 3 semester. Okay, please introduce yourself, sir.
Okay, nice to see you, Miza. For the first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Rinaldo. Call me Mr. Faton. I come from Indonesia, and I am a teacher in.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Let me take your time for an interview to fulfill my college assignment. Okay, first,
Okay, it takes your time.
how long have you been an English teacher?
I have been an English teacher for 2 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
next.
for 2 years. Around 2 years.
Okay, next. How was your experience as an English teacher during this pandemic?
Okay, talking about teaching experience during pandemic. This is the good point that we have to say or be talking today. There are many things that I discovered during online learning. As we know that Thailand just start the learning online last year. Thailand was able to control the pandemic, the pandemic. So we can learning in the school as usual, and we see around the world like Indonesia or Malaysia start or began the learning online, but we are in Thailand still study in the school as usual. But before last Ramadan in this year, I think in April, the number of COVID-19 is increasing in Thailand until today. Therefore, Thai government decided to implement online learning for all Thai school in the new academic year last June. And then talking about my experience here, I got a lot of experience during online learning, like how to use IT. As we know before, we cannot use the Zoom meeting or Google meeting or others. But today or nowadays, we have to use it, and then we have to understand how to use it. Material or learning material, and that is it to present to the students when we make the learning material to students. I think all of these the new challenge for us, especially for me and all of teachers in the world, how to use media for study online. This is my experience, Miza.
Okay, sir. Next, what is your experience when teaching in other countries? What are the comparison between teaching in Indonesia and in your country now?
Wow, good questions. I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to teach, because from there I can use more in English. I use more English than mother tongues, as we know that the students in Thailand still use their mother tongues or bahasa Thailand. But me as a foreign teacher, I have to use more in English. I think 80% or 70+, I have to use English until my students can speak English. And if you ask me about the comparisons about teaching in Indonesia and teaching in Thailand, I have actually I have never taught in Indonesia for English subjects, especially because when I graduated last 2017, after I graduate, I think 1 month after that, Thailand. I went to Thailand and I teach here, and then I have no teach English in Indonesia. Okay, like that.
Okay. What are the technique and skill needed when teaching English during this pandemic?
Especially for the subject that I teach, here we say that we divide the learning or the English subject for three subjects. I think like in university class in Indonesia, here we divide the subject for three subjects like basic English, and then writing and the school gives me, or the principal gives speaking and listening subject. Okay, my technique and how to give the skill that we need to teach the learning in the 3 weeks. In 3 weeks for speaking and 1 week for listening. In 1 month I divide 3 weeks for speaking and then 1 week for listening. This pandemic period, I usually explain the learning method. I explain to my students, we did this topic, or we learned this topic for this month, and then for the following weeks, and the next week, the second week and the third week, online presentation. And like I define group students for the groups. Then from there, I think a lot of students have interesting experience with the real learning, because they learn how to give expression, to make video and make how to cut video. This is have to skill, we need the skill how to cut the video. Now I think they happy, and then they have abilities that they have not had before. Like that.
What difficulties did you face while teaching during this pandemic?
Okay, I think for all of school, or for all of the teacher and student have problem during pandemic, especially for how to teach and then how to learning. Okay, I want to tell you about a few of problems I'm having here when the teaching online. The first is the students. Students' enthusiasm for learning decreased. I think this decreased during the pandemic. There are some students have never come or attend to my class more than two months. We already taking the class from June until now. There are some students not come to class or not attend to the class. I don't know the problems, but some students are lazy, and then some students there is no internet in their home. But I think most of students they are not enthusiasm in my class. And the second is bad connection in their home, because we are not in the capital city of Bangkok. We are in the part of southeast of Thailand. We call that Patalung province. Here are many of village that there is bad connection. Bad connection. I think I just have two problems. The first is decrease of enthusiasm of students, and then bad connection.
Okay. The last question. Give me a message or motivation for me to learn English.
Okay. The motivation. Yeah, I think for all of the students in Indonesia or in Thailand, and especially for you, stay motivated and keep your spirit for study, because you know that the during pandemic give us more skills and then more experience to study. You know, before we cannot use the Zoom meeting, how to copy the link, and then how to join the meeting, and then all of this get in the while during pandemic, right? I think you get more, and then I hope to all of my students and Indonesian students, university or in the secondary school or primary school, you already get many experience in your class with your teacher, and then keep spirit, and then stay healthy, like that.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, sir. And nice to meet
It's
you.
okay, nice to meet you too.
Okay, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.